We just arrived to the China Meadows campground and we're gonna camp here for 2 nights, and tomorrow I start my big run, so we're gonna hurry up and make some dinner and then get to bed early so I can start early in the morning. So I'll see you then. Okay, good morning. So I set my alarm for 5:15 and was like, I'll give myself in 45 minutes to an hour, get all my last minute stuff together, drink my coffee. And 5 minutes after I woke up, it just started pouring rain, and it rained for probably an hour and a half. So right now it's actually about 7:15, and kind of talked about if I should still do it or not, because let me show you my view. It's still pretty overcast, real low clouds. So anyway, so kind of just talking through things. It's like, well, we can risk it and wait until tomorrow and it might be better weather, but I think the trails are still going to be muddy. I mean, it's rained a lot, so I don't think the trails are going to improve. You know, with it being Sunday and just trying to get home and everything for work, it's just a little bit tight. I'd rather stick to the plan of doing it today. I had planned, or I had gone in knowing that I was going to be wet and muddy anyway, so what's the difference if it already did rain? And I'm probably going to start out with my rain jacket, but anyway, long story short, I think I'm still going to do it. And we'll just see how far I get. You know, if there's lightning, I might have to turn around, but those are all the unknowns of being in the mountains, right? So I'm going to have my coffee, get the last minute stuff together, and then I think we'll head over to the trailhead. Here we go. All right, I'm on the trail, finally. 7:50 a.m. Just got dropped off, and the time has come. It's 46 degrees. Feels so nice. Perfect hiking temperature, honestly. Whew. Ready for this. Been training for 6 months. Let's go do it. One mile done, and I just have so many thoughts racing through my head. I'm gonna tear up a little bit. Why is running so emotional? Okay, wow, sorry about that. I don't know why I cry every time I run. Okay, let's give this one more try. So I've just been thinking about, like, one, I am so glad I'm doing this without a giant backpack on. The whole reason I started or wanted to get into trail running is so I could go to these awesome places and not have to carry a giant pack. I mean, look at that. I don't know how much that weighs, but so much better than a backpack. And then second, I've just been thinking about, fourth time. Okay, here we go. I've just been thinking about all the people who have supported me, people who don't even know me in person, who have cheered me on, and that have just been positive the last 6 months. I mean, you have no idea how much all the support means. Even if I've never actually met you, thank you for all the kind words through Instagram and Facebook and cheering me on through this whole process. It's just, thank you. All right, stop crying now. Let's go run. hard. Going good so far. Definitely lots of puddles of mud, but I've been able to get around them for the most part. My shoes are wet, but they haven't soaked all the way through, so that's good. Okay, 3.9 miles in, and I'm at my first trail split, and I will be staying to the right for Red Castle. So, need to take my Zoleo out and send a quick message. We agreed to check in at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on and just send a quick message. I am 6.7 miles in. Got the Zoleo turned on. And go ahead and send that message. I'm at mile 7.7 and I can finally see it. First time I've seen it. Ah, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I just went through probably a good 2-mile section where it was just so muddy and trying to rock and log hop to keep my feet from getting soaked. And it has finally dried out a little bit, I think, now that I'm getting higher. I think it must have rained a lot more up here than at the trailhead because there's a lot of water and mud. Okay, I'm at mile 8.3 and I have reached the switchbacks section. Almost to the main area. Woo! Ah, this is what I'm talking about. I can see it! Yes! So close! Oh, so pretty up here today. Looks like there's some dark clouds above Red Castle, but loving this. Woo! So I am at 9.2 and I'm at the Bald Mountain Trail Split. So this is where I have come in before when I backpacked to Red Castle several years ago. This was a super pretty route. I highly recommend it. So far I kind of like the Bald Mountain route better than China Meadows. They're just different, you know. Man, what an awesome day this has turned out to be. Looks like there's some clouds above the peaks, but we're not gonna go up that far. I need to hit at least 13 one way so that I can hit my marathon goal. Woo! Almost there. feeling the raindrops. Definitely gonna get rained on here pretty soon. Shoot! I was hoping to stay dry, but it's all right. Time to get a little soaked. Woo, temperature dropped, wind picked up, and gonna get a little wet. That's okay. As long as it's not lightning or thundering, I'm good to keep going. Well, at least I can see the main lake. There it is, 11.7 miles in. Well, the clouds are starting to sock in more. Upper Red Castle Lake is up there. I'm not sure if it's the safest thing for me to do because I am above tree line and just getting, you know, soaked and wet, which is fine, but just don't want it to get worse. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of just go out to this little rocky section, get some pictures and turn around. I don't think I'm gonna quite hit my 26-mile goal, but that's okay. And having done this before, I know this last mile and a half is a boulder field, and I don't really want to be trying to hike over slick boulders because they're already getting wet right here, and that's the boulder field. So a little bit frustrating, but of course, the sun decides to come out again, but it's still raining. And I'm just having a grand old time maneuvering this trail that has turned into a stream. Really nasty. I'm obviously headed back, and I'm glad I turned around because there's more thunder right where I'm going. See how dark it is? So looks like I'll be going through another section of rain. So I'm okay that I turned around. I'm bummed that I only did 12 miles one way and not 13.1, but the mountains get to decide what we're doing today, I guess. So hopefully now I'm gonna try and run more of it on the way back down. There wasn't a whole lot of running up because of the elevation. Pretty rocky, you know, just general uphill. So I'm gonna try and run as much as I can down.
Charlie, who is it? Who's that? Charlie, who's that? Not bad.
Woo! Did it. 24.5 miles. 8 hours, 22 minutes. Ooh, man. Feeling it. I did it. Oh, and I only got rained on for like 4 miles. It's not bad. Whew. Alright, time to hydrate. Alright, changed, cleaned up, baby wiped everything. I have 3 layers of shirts on. Got my feet propped up. Double fisting it with Pedialyte and hot chocolate. What a day. That was awesome. I took 6 months to train for this and finally happened, so that makes me happy, and I won't be stopping here. I've definitely got some other running goals in mind, especially going through winter. But make sure you check out my trail guide listed below. I've also got a bunch of discounts, other information, and thank you guys so much for tagging along. See you on the next one.